Okay, today we'll try to understand about software testing. What are the things we need to consider while entering into software testing? Whether we have job opportunities or career in software testing or not, we'll see that one. Okay, so we'll try to compare software testing with the software development, and we'll try to understand what are the opportunities for software testing as compared to software development. Because before learning anything, means if we are investing some time in the learning for any technology or any type of the things, then first we need to have clear idea about whether there are opportunities for the particular thing whatever we are going to learn, and we are investing the time in that, right? So this session or this discussion will be giving clear idea about the thing, like whether we can start our career in software testing or not. And if you want to make a career in software testing or quality assurance, then what are the opportunities or how many openings are there, or uh, comparatively to the development, whether there are many openings for software testing or whether there are limited openings for the software testing. Okay, we'll try to understand those things now. Okay, so let us start with the here. When you consider software industry, okay, there will be so many projects, right? Means if you go for any software industry, one software industry may have so many projects. Okay, there will be so many projects. The people who are all working for that industry will be involved in different types of projects. Okay, means there will be a number of clients, and depending upon the client's requirement, company people means company management will put the people, means development people and testing people into different projects. Okay, so here when you consider any software projects, there are domains. Okay, so for any type of project, it will be means that project will be associated with some domain in the sense, I think you people already know, means some projects or some softwares are related to healthcare in the sense, you can open that application and you can take an appointment, and you can be in contact with your physician or your what you call doctor, and you can download your reports there after you have given blood test for the lab. You can directly log in into the their application, and there you can download the report, and you can see the status of the report and all. Okay, so this is related to hospitality, means healthcare means it is related to hospital. Okay, so there are n number of projects, those are related to healthcare domain. Like that, there are some projects or applications, those are related to banking means each and every person will be having their own bank account, one or more bank accounts, so that they may not go to a bank for each and every transaction or to check each and everything. Okay, for example, if I am having a bank account with SBI, for example, State Bank of India, then after opening my bank account, if I want to deposit the amount directly, I can go to deposit machine instead of going for the bank branch. There I can deposit the cash. Okay, otherwise if somebody wants to transfer some money to me, then they can do that with the NEFT, or they can do that with the IMPS, or they can do that with some application by using some applications like UPI, Phone Pay and Google Pay, right? So for example, if I am a customer of SBI and I want to transfer some amount, for example, 50,000 to some friend, okay, that time no need to go to the bank branch and there no need to fill the challan and no need to do all those work. Means if that bank branch is around 50 kilometers from my place, then it is waste of time and all, right? So that I can have application, means SBI is providing their application, mobile application as well as the website, right? So I can have my username and password, and I can log in into the application by using my username and password. Then I can do my transaction. I can transfer the amount. Okay. I can check my bank balance, and I can download my bank statement. Everything I can do with the bank application. Okay. So those type of applications come under banking domain. Next, education domain is nothing but I think there are so many tutorials run online, right? Just if I am a student, I can register with some website and educational website. There I can find the teachers for my specific subject, and I can opt for that course, so that uh, teacher will be providing online classes through that website. Okay, so that is related to educational domain. Next, insurance. Okay, in olden days, what was happening is, if you want to buy insurance, if you want to opt for any insurance, health or some other insurances, means you have to go to insurance branch or office. Then there you can meet some person and you can opt for some insurance policy. Okay, but here now what is happening, each and every insurance company, for example LIC, okay, or HDFC life insurance or ICICI Lombard, okay, so those people, what they are doing, they are providing their application or website, so that user can register into their website, and they can search for their insurance, means what type of insurance they want, and they can opt for that insurance policy. Okay, and they can pay the amount through that website or application. Okay, those comes under insurance domain. And e-commerce. Okay, if you consider if e-commerce domain, so many e-commerce websites are there or applications are there, right? Okay, these are very familiar. Each and every person will be using e-commerce websites. For example, Amazon, Flipkart, uh, Snapdeal and all. Okay, so if you want to purchase something, just you can log in into e-commerce website, and you can search for that product, and depending upon your choice, you can choose one product and you can add that to the cart, and you can make an order, so that it will be delivered to your address, shipping address. Okay, so that is e-commerce. And FMCG is related to food industry. Okay, so if you consider all these, okay, domains, your software industry, means whatever the software industry you take, okay, those software industries will be having many projects. Those may belong to one of these domains or multiple domains. Okay, and if you want to pursue your career as a software tester or software developer, okay, you will be working on these type of domains. Okay, the projects belong to these type of domains. Either that may belong to healthcare domain or banking or education, insurance, e-commerce, FMCG, or other type of domains. Okay, these are few examples for the clarity. Okay, to get the understanding, means what are the domains, right? So now what you understood, any software industry will be having a number of projects or clients. Okay, those projects will belong to these one of these or one or more of these domains, and as a tester or a developer, you will be working on that project. Okay, that belongs to some domains. Okay, I think this is clear. Now what we will see, okay, whether the domain is healthcare or banking or education or insurance, e-commerce or other domain. Okay, if you want to implement that project, or if you want to develop that project, we need some programming languages or technologies, right? So you can use Java, .NET, Perl, Python, PHP, and all. Okay, so and C++. Depending upon the project needs and technology needs, we are going to use different types of programming languages or scripting languages to develop the particular software application belong to different domain. Okay, so here as a programmer, now we'll try to compare what is the difference between development and testing career. Okay, so if you want to, first we'll try to understand this one. Okay, so if you want to start your career as a developer, software developer. Okay, so here, irrespective of the domain, whether that is healthcare domain or banking domain, insurance domain, or other domain, okay, or education domain, software developers will be using some programming language, right, to implement that application. Okay, programming languages to implement that software or that application. Okay, so for example, if there is a developer, software developer, they got, means as a fresher, they got a job, okay, in one of the software industry, and they are working on healthcare domain, for example, okay, and they are using the programming language that is Java. Okay, so now this developer A worked for healthcare domain for some industry, and they are using the Java programming language, and he worked there for 3 years, for example. Okay, that developer worked for 3 years and their programming was Java. Okay, after these 3 years, he wants to get into some other industry. Okay, he is leaving this job, he left this job, and he want to search for one more job, and he want to work for another industry. Okay, whether that is healthcare domain or insurance domain or other type of domain, that is fine. Okay, so if he wants to get into the project in another software industry, the same developer, then if the project, whatever the next software industry, second software industry is developing, they should use Java. Then only developer can get that job, because he is having an experience in Java. Okay, so if the project, the second industry, software industry 2 is working, they are using the programming language that is Java, then this is very easy for the developer to get that job. Okay, because previously he worked for some project that is for 3 years, and he worked for that project with the programming language that is Java. Okay, so if some developer is having experience in .NET, for example, 5 years of experience in .NET, okay, programming language, and he wants to switch his career, or he want to get into some other industry again. If the project is using the .NET programming language in the other industry, next industry or second software industry, then only this developer is able to get that job. Okay, I think now you are able to get an idea. Means for a developer, if they are having some experience in some programming languages, okay, then to switch or to change the job and get into some other project in some other industry, some other software industry, then their opportunities are limited to that programming language that they worked previously. Okay, if the developer one is having experience in Java for 3 years, then he wants to get into the project where the people are using .NET, then it is very difficult for this developer one to get into that project, because he is having total 3 years of experience in Java, but he don't have knowledge about .NET. If he is having .NET knowledge, then that is fine, but it is very difficult to accommodate multiple programming language knowledge, right? Okay, So this is the restriction for the development team to change the job or get the opportunities. Means if the developer is having experience in some technology or some language, then next, if you want to change the job, then again he need to look for that type of the job where the same programming language is used. Okay, that is the restriction for the software developer. But as a software tester, okay, if you are a software tester, okay, if you are a software tester, okay, so the application, for example, software tester 1 is working for some application that belongs to healthcare domain, for example, okay, healthcare domain, and that is developed using the programming language Java, and he worked there for 3 years. How many years? 3 years. Okay. After 3 years, he wants to change the job or change the industry. Okay, you want to go for other software industry, then he can go to that software industry. For example, they may use some domain, e-commerce or healthcare domains. Okay, then if that project is using, means the people are developing that project or that software application using .NET or some other programming languages, that will not restrict this tester to get into that project. Okay, irrespective of the programming language they are using for the development of that project, tester can get into that project. Okay, there is no restriction of the programming language used for the particular software implementation. Okay, that is the one of the positive thing, or what you call best thing for the software testing career. Okay, as a software tester, you can jump into any type of software application irrespective of the programming language used for the implementation of that software. Okay, but for the developer there might be a restriction. Okay, there is a restriction. Okay, if they are having experience in Java, then if they want to get into another project, then there should be a need of a Java developer, then only they can get the opportunity. But for the tester, it's not like that. Okay, that is about software tester. Means what the bottom line is, as a software tester, some people will be having many questions. Okay, for development there are so many opportunities, but software tester there might not be many opportunities. But that is not correct sentence, or that is not correct assumption. Okay, for software developer there are some opportunities. As a software tester there is a opportunity. Okay, if you take any type of project, there is a requirement for software developer as well as for the software tester. Okay, there are opportunities for both. Okay, but this is one of the main advantage, that is irrespective of the programming language used for the implementation of the project, software tester can get into the project. Okay, so if you previously worked in the application or software project where they were using Java, and after some experience, if you want to get into another project, but those people are using .NET as a programming language for that project implementation, then there is no restriction, or that will not stop for the software tester into get into that project. Okay, that is the one of the good thing for the software tester to make a career. Okay, and let us try to understand what are the different types of software testings or testing careers are there. Okay, in this course we means already I have made a content that helps you to make a career in manual testing. Means I covered all the things in that manual testing, complete manual testing course. Okay, so in this manual testing course, you can get a clear idea about what is manual testing and what are the things comes under manual testing. Okay, so as a tester, you can start your career as a manual tester. Okay, then you can upgrade your career as a automation tester. Okay, you can learn some tools like Selenium, UFT and all. Okay, so you can make your career as an automation tester. In automation testing, again, there are two types. One is functional automation and one more is performance related. Okay, so here this functional automation is related to the automation script we are going to write for the testing of the functionality of the application. But performance automation is nothing but here we are considering performance of the application rather than the functionality. Next, there are one more field you can make a career as a software tester, that is security testing. Okay, you can learn the security testing and you can make your career in the security testing also. Okay, next, database testing. Each and every application, whatever the application, real-time application you take, that might be e-commerce or healthcare or educational or financial domain or insurance domain. Okay, whatever the application, software application you consider, it will be having two parts. One is front end and one more is back end. Front end means whatever the UI, means whatever the interface we are seeing as a customer, we are accessing e-commerce website, right? Amazon. Okay, we can search for some product and we can order for that product. Okay, but at the back end, if you want to search for some product, there will be an image, right? And it will show the quantity, how many quantities are available, or whether it is out of stock, or whether it is in offer or not. Okay, those details will be maintained at the back end in the database. Okay, so you can as a tester, you can make a career as a database tester, means backend testing also you can do, and you can go for database testing. Okay, you can make your career in database testing. Okay, but if you want to go for automation testing, that might be functional or performance, or if you want to go for security testing or database testing, this manual testing is the foundation. Okay, as a part of manual testing, you will learn all the concepts. Okay, so that you will be having all the clarity about the testing, means what is testing and why we need testing and what are the things we follow as a part of testing. Okay, once manual testing is complete and your application is stable, then only you can go for these type of testings, automation testing and all, security testing and all. Okay, the first priority is the functional testing, that too by using manual testing. Okay, so manual testing is must, or you can say manual testing is compulsory for any type of application. Okay, so first, it's better to complete manual testing and you gain the knowledge on the manual testing. Then if you want to make a career in manual testing, you can start as a manual tester. Then you can acquire other knowledge like automation testing, security testing, and database testing. Okay, so that you will be having clear idea and you will be not having any problems. Okay, so this is all about testing. So the bottom line is software testing is having a bright future. Okay, if you want to get into software industry as a software tester, then you can go without any what you call questions. Okay, you can start your career as a software tester, and there are lot of opportunities for the software testing. Okay, but as a manual tester, there might be few opportunities. Okay, means what you call limited opportunities. But after getting an opportunity as a manual tester, try to acquire or try to improve your skills as a automation tester or security tester or database tester. Okay, try to acquire that knowledge and you try to grow in your career. Okay, that's what the thing. Okay, so here as a software tester, there is no restriction for the programming language or the application or software application or project implemented using different languages. That will not restrict you to get into that project as a software tester. Okay, you can work for a software project as a tester which is implemented using Java. Then you can switch your what you call, you can change your job, and you want to get into the project that they are using they are using .NET or other type of programming language to implement that project. Then that may not restrict you to get into that project. Okay, so as a software tester, there are so many opportunities. No need to worry. You can start your career as a software tester. But my suggestion is try to get or try to improve your knowledge or gather the knowledge on automation testing. Once you start as a manual tester, try to learn some courses. Those are related to automation testing, and try to make grow in your career. Okay, so I think you people got clear idea about software testing and career opportunities in software testing. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, for full information about manual software testing and what are the things we follow as a part of manual software testing. Okay, please go for the other videos in the playlist, and you can get their full information about each and every concept those all the industries are using as a part of manual testing. And again, shortly I am going to upload one more course that is related to project management and test case management using Jira and Jafire tool. Okay, so if you go for any software industry and any software project, irrespective of the domain and irrespective of the programming language they are using, there is a tool called Jira, means for project management, or you can say for yes, for project management. Means actually nowadays they are using Agile Scrum methodology. Okay, instead of going for the waterfall model, spiral model, and V model and all the industries are almost all the industries are using Scrum, Agile Scrum methodology. As a part of Agile Scrum methodology, the very frequently used tools are Jira and Jafire, or Jira and Jama. Okay, so those things I have covered in the some other video. Okay, I am going to upload that course. Okay, that is totally practical, and that helps you to get into software industry very easily. Okay, so that explains you how to use the Jira and Jafire tool to perform all the activities required for the Agile Scrum framework. Okay, so before going for that, you try to understand the concepts those I covered under manual testing course, this complete manual testing course. Then it will be very easy for you to get into that course, and that course helps you to get into the software project or to crack the interview and get into any software industry as a software tester, manual software tester. Okay, there you can have some knowledge, and then you try to improve your knowledge by gaining the or completing or studying the courses like automation testing. Okay, so I think this is very helpful for you to understand how you can make a career as a software tester, and what is the difference between software development career and software testing career. And as a software tester, after getting into software industry as a manual test engineer, then what are the things you can learn, and how you can grow in the software industry as a software tester. Okay, thank you so much.